Welcome to another playtest video on my channel, this time with fajitas, automation, with every food cart, every starter, every dessert, OT 100. This one is the new recipe that came out after the big update. There is a lot of change in it, and I tried to like use all the changes so that I can show it off in the system, in the final system. So yeah, let's go through it and talk about the new stuff that I haven't shown off yet. So first of all, let's go from the left to the right. So let's talk about the soup system. It has the new mechanic of the portioner. Now the portioner can portion out something out of the provider. So you can, for the onion for example, I can like portion out the onion from that provider, and that makes the soup system, my new soup system, more efficient. Because now I use the combiner. Like before, it's like you have to grab it out into a combiner, right? And then you combine it. So this time it's like the portioner and the grabber instead of grabber and combiner. And I use those two types as a rotation for the soup system, which makes the system more efficient. And then the second thing that is new here is also, I mean, like, it's not that new, but like, I don't think I showed this off before, is the smart grabber. It now don't reprogram itself anymore during the day. So if you push something in it during the day, it would still stay the same. It doesn't break the setup for your for the smart grabber, right? Okay, and the last thing on the soup system that I want to mention is the buffet platter, like the new buffet table that can hold 3 items in it. And this makes the new setup for my soup system possible. By push overproduce soup into the trash can instead of make it loop back with the teleporter, right? Which is like with the trash can, it's more efficient, like it uses less tires. And this is now possible because you have more backup soup during the day. And yeah, this is also super neat. I mean, a little bit unnecessary because like you probably would still want to rotate it back. That way, like you have more backup soup. But like nonetheless, like if there's an option for you to do things different, like the more option there are, the better it is, right? So yeah. Let's go to the next thing that I want to mention. I mean, everything. Cheese board is kind of normal. Apple pie is just normal rotation. Yeah. Oh, next thing is the trash can, I guess. Yeah, trash can. New mechanic. You can now combine stuff into the trash can, which makes stuff like even. I mean, I can't show off picky eaters here, but like even like picky eaters plate that has stuff on it, right? Like the leftover. You can use a combiner to dump it into the trash can now, and that's really neat. And then you portion it out once, like you put the portioner behind it, and then once it's full, it portion out the trash. And then if you use the composter bin, you can burn the trash, right? So that way you have the loop. And here I try to show off this possibility of this new mechanic where you push multiple things that you want to dump into the trash can, right? For example, like you want to loop the pumpkin and pumpkin seed, right? To make like food continuously reproducing them. So those two things, I also put it into the same trash can, which is because this trash can empty and burns like faster than just one compactor bin, right? So this is like now possible for you to put multiple things in there without it being too slow. But this setup is only possible if you do it in the system where it doesn't have plates. So like it doesn't have 2 things that goes through the combiner, right? Because you have to put a smart grabber behind the combiner to do this, to make it bulletproof. Because otherwise, when the trash can is full and the trash is being portioned out of the trash can, it takes like half a second. It has a half a second or 1 frame delay-ish, right? Where it portion out the trash. So during that 1 second, nothing can be combined into it, right? So nothing, like if you like if it's like perfectly timed, and the plate that you put into the combiner, it can't empty itself because during that perfect frame, the trash can is full. Then the picky eater plate can go through, and then it obviously will not wash itself in the sink, right? And the last thing, I guess that's basically it. I mean, yeah, the cherry pie is like the new cherry pie rotation that I have. is basically also based on the same mechanic, which is the portioner, which is also really good because that system cooks cherry pie really fast. The danger hob, while only wastes one extra tile, right, which is a good compensation. One tile for like twice the speed of cooking the cherry pie is crazy good. Yeah, other than that, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, not much else to say. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you like the system. And yeah, that's it. Bye.